Hello, everyone. Anyhow, sorry, I act weird sometimes. I can't really get my going because my lungs are really messed up again. Because my mom was like, "Go sleep with the door open and get some air in your room," or not the door, the window. And then it got cold a couple nights in a row, and I didn't feel like closing the window. And then I think I got sick again. So I've been using my inhaler's been working overtime, bro. Anyhow, this is a cool video because yesterday I saw a really cool video, the coolest video, the biggest, the largest. Anyway, it was a really cool ass video. So it was, as y'all know, I've made several videos talking about him on here. Kobe Myers, and then Ryan Upchurch. They did an interview, and I was like, bruh, that is so awesome. Whenever I heard that there was an interview coming out, I was like, yes, let's go. And it was so cool. It was cooler than I expected it to be, really. Because, for me personally, as a kid from the country who grew up listening to a lot of Upchurch music. I'm still growing up because I'm only like 16. I still listen to a ton of Upchurch music. You know the app Airbuds where you can add your friends and they see what you're listening to on Spotify? Pretty much mine is just all Upchurch. The Turbulence album, Creaker 3, same old, Supernatural is a good honorable mention there. Anyhow, I jam a lot of Upchurch. He's great music to drive to, great music to just chill to. Anyway, sorry for the Upchurch glaze at the beginning of the video. Holy smokes. It's only 7 a.m. and I'm already just glazing on them. Anyhow, anyway, they did an interview, and it was super cool, because it was two people who, the two people, realistically, that it was the only two people that really inspired me to do YouTube, and to put out music, which I haven't done any music yet. I haven't put out any music yet, because the music that I make is not very good, because I do not know how to produce songs, and I'm trying to do it all on my own, with just this Chromebook. I'm trying to produce my own music, and I don't really know how. And I have almost little to no skills in music production and mastering and mixing and whatever else. So if anybody knows a producer, tell them to hit me up, because I could really use you. Please. Anyhow, like I said, they inspired me to make YouTube videos, to make music, to eventually one day put out music. And then, they were just super inspiring to me, because they're two people who are like me, who did it without help, who got successful doing stuff on the internet and doing music without the help of a big record label, without the help of a billionaire, without the help of, whatever the hell else people get help from, you know what I mean? Without selling their soul to the devil. Anyway, unless they probably did, actually, because they're in a cult. They're in a cult together. They're brothers. They even said it at the end of the interview. They're brothers, and Kobe Myers lives there, and they're in a cult, and they do drugs together. Anyhow, did you see their pupils? They look like normal people's fucking drug addicts. Anyway, a lot of people say they're drug addicts. There's a lot of, conspiracy theorists. This one guy, he's a real interesting character. I'm not going to say his name, because people who watch my videos don't know him, and they don't understand the lore, and they're going to be like, what in the hell? So, anyway. That was, oh my god, that was such a bad, I was trying to do a turkey gobble, because, just, never mind. Anyway, so, yeah, two of my favorite internet people, because they're like me, bro, from the country, and they have the cards are stacked against them, and they still made it, and they're successful, and, it's really cool. But anyway, in this video, they talked a lot about, record labels, and how, Luke Combs' music was way different before he was signed on a label. Then he got signed to a label, and his music is now not close to what his old music was. And, talked about how him and Upchurch worked together. Then he got signed to a label, and then now his name's off the song. And, I was just thinking, watching that, I was like, bro, you know how much great music the record labels hold us back from hearing? Like, us as a listener, we don't get to hear half the great music. Like, if Morgan Wallen or something, because I think he has some good music, but, I mean, it's all about girls and a breakup and getting drunk, so, I'm only 16, I'm not an alcoholic, I can't really relate to his music, in like 5 years I'll probably be able to pretty well, because that's like where my life aspirations are, because I listen to Morgan Wallen, like, I want to be just like him, so I'm just going to be an alcoholic, and I'm going to be abusive to, like, random ass people on the streets throwing chairs at them and shit. Anyway, yeah, so it's like the record labels hold us back from hearing a lot of great music. They hold us back from a lot of great collaborations because, overall, I think the quality of the music now with people on record labels is not good. If you want to hear good music, it almost always has to be independent people. You have your people who are on labels that are good, like most of them are in rap, I would say, not necessarily country. I don't really know any rock bands. I would say Machine Gun Kelly or MGK now. He changed his name to just MGK. He's got some good music, and I'm pretty sure he's on a label, but he's got some good rock music, and then, but in rap, if you want to find a good artist, there's some on labels, but most of them are independent, and the independent rap scene is huge. It is huge, and it's so underrated because the independent rap scene has people like, Upchurch, first of all, Montana of 300, who is just an absolute demon, and countless of hundreds of, probably thousands of, maybe even millions of other people making hip-hop music underground and not getting any recognition who are really good. So, anyway, the record labels hold us back from great collaborations with people, because if Luke Combs and Upchurch can come together and make a song now, kind of like Outlaw, how cool would that be, bro? That'd be cool as hell. They hold us back from the artists making their best music, the most creative music, because when you have creative freedom, like Upchurch does, and he makes all genres of music, his music is great, and then that artist can, maybe I don't like his rock music as much as I like his country music. Okay, then you can still differentiate between the different genres that person makes, and they can make whatever they want, and then, it's better for the artist, it's better for the listener, when the artist can be creative and make whatever music they want to, you know what I mean? Anyhow, they also said something in this video, right? Upchurch was like, bro, they don't even realize it, that I've been making fun of them, talking about the people he was in a beef with recently. I've been making fun of them for years now. And I'm like, yeah, he really has. Because if you listen to the Turbulence album, songs that directly I feel like they're definitely about them, painting pictures. Because Adam Calhoun was like, you paint pictures, that's gay. Then, Kennedy. Sketchy, you're the aim of people sitting next to me. Remember whenever, you guys probably don't, because I don't think a lot of my fans, watch Upchurch, because I know most of the people who are subscribed to my channel. But anyway, whenever he called that they were all going to diss him, a year before they did, so the Kennedy song was definitely about them. But anyway, there's countless others. But anyhow, I was like, yeah, bro, you have been making fun of them for a long time, and they don't even know. But, anyway, yeah, that's really all I have to say for this video, is that it was a super cool interview for me to see, because it was two people that really inspired me when I was younger, and inspire me now, still to this day, and probably will, till the cows come home, and I ain't got no damn cows, bruh. Just kidding. I don't actually have cows. I don't know why I said just kidding. I thought of something I was going to say, but then I was like, no, I probably better not. But anyhow, yeah. That's all I have to say for this one. have a good Monday and have a good week if I don't make a video for the rest of the week. But anyway, peace.